Good morning. Welcome back. This is the daily reading for Monday, September 16th. Let you light up some candlelight and some incense. Thank you. I'm going to do a little sage. Yep. Spirit guides, can we please get a reading for Monday, September 16th for whoever needs to hear it? Thank you. Let's see what deck needs to be used. You know what? I'm going to do the bells. Let's use the bells. All right. Some for me. What do we have? I like to leave it here so it smokes on the table for a bit. Spirit guides. My lovely spirit guides. Would you like to use this deck for today? Would you like to use this deck for today? Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. It's all right. It's okay. Let's use a Line Strider. How about the Line Strider? Queen of Wands, King of Cups, Six of Cups, Empress. That's telling a whole story there. Let's try the Romantic Tarot. Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Fear and it's over. Somebody's so scared. How about the Muse? High Priestess and Four of Pentacles. Oh, High Priestess is there, but she's not really in a good vibe there. What do I feel like using? I'm just going to use... Why do I feel like using the Tattoo Tarot? Let's do it. Let's see. Spirit, do you want to use the Tattoo Tarot? Spirit, would you like to use the Tattoo Tarot today? Would you like to use the Tattoo Tarot today? Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords. Walking away, no. Yeah, there's somebody who's... It's again Ten of Swords. Something's over. Four of Wands. Okay. So it's telling a whole story. I already see what the vibe is going to be. It's going to be about some kind of breakup and somebody's very upset and scared of losing someone. Whole type of deal. Let's just use the Smith weight. Spirit, I'm just going to use this. It's a small deck and it fits more cards on the table. Spirit guides, what do we have? Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups. There's some kind of deception here. Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing. Ten of Cups is somebody's happiness. This is emotional fulfillment. Somebody's lying to somebody. The Empress, Ace of Pentacles, some kind of offer. Then holding back. Seven of Swords. I'm going to do this again, just because it flipped out so fast that I'm not quite certain. Spirit guides, what's the message for today? Too much. Spirit guides, what's the message for today? I think Spirit's saying no to this deck. It's like pass, move on. Sorry, just fast forward. This is what happens when I indulge. Okay, what do you want to use? What's yours? Lovers, yes. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. 1 second. So love read. So we got the Lovers. Could be a Gemini. The Queen of Pentacles could be a Capricorn, a mom, whatever. Let's just see. What do we have? Can we shuffle for Spirit Guides? I'm not ready for you. Hangman. Ace of Swords. Hangman, Ace of Swords, whatever. Somebody's been thinking a lot about something and they have clarity, but the Hangman is showing a position where they can't move forward. They're kind of stuck. The Ace of Swords shows that, you know, somebody spoke their truth, spoke up. It's something that they wanted to hear. They're happy about it. It's wish fulfillment. But there's Seven of Swords, some kind of deceit, manipulation, lying, or withholding information, or looking into things that's not theirs to look at. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Five of Cups. So the King of Pentacles could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be. On the bottom, we've got Six of Swords. Yeah, somebody's leaving. There's some kind of regret here. There's passion and an inspiration between the two. But the Five of Cups shows that there is a union that the person is in right now. And then there's something from their past that they're kind of regretting. Not working out. And Six of Swords is showing walking away or moving away from a toxic situation. So the Hangman is showing a situation where I said they can't move forward right now. There's something that's holding them back. They can't do anything. Happy about the news, but still there's been some kind of deception. It's like pretending to be single when you're not, right? And then misleading somebody. Five of Cups, you've got the feminine here, and she's got her cup that's full. She's got 3 cups here that have spilt from the past. They're done. And there's a cup here. Could it be, you know, salvageable? Is it something where there's still emotion there? Yeah, but she's kind of just letting it spill because it was disappointing. So it's a card of regret, guilt, disappointment with the Five of Cups. So what a wonderful way to start the day. Next, please, Spirit. What else? And I just got the vibe of this person wants to speak the truth. They want to tell the truth. They want to speak up. They're holding back with the Hanged Man. Okay. We've got 10 of Wands. They're under a lot of pressure. Somebody's under a lot of pressure. And or working really hard, stress at work, I don't know. 6 of Wands. Somebody who's in the public eye or, you know, popular, well received, respected. 6 of Wands is achievement, success, some kind of overcoming of some obstacle. Looks like maybe they've come through something very stressful. And leveled up because of this. What else is there, Spirit? What else is there? If this is you, it's something that you put a lot of work and time into, and something creative with the Wands. Passionate, creative, inspiring. 6 of Wands saying that it's well received. Anything else? Queen of Swords. This is a single woman. King of Wands. Single woman, divorcee, I don't know. A mother. King of Wands is somebody who could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. How is this relevant to the... So for some of you, there might be a King of Wands, somebody who's King of Wands, like as a place. It could be somewhere hot, like a sunny destination. Sign-wise, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. As a personality, it's somebody who is very salt of the earth and gets things done, and they're very inspired and excited, very passionate. Anything else? Spirit guides, anything else? Any other messages? Queen of Swords can be an air sign. Also, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Union. Queen of Pentacles. So there's union with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Capricorn. It's showing union. And somebody else is thinking about this. Ooh, they might get mad. Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign. Mother, nurturer, loving. But it shows here that Two of Cups was being spilled. And now there's Two of Cups here. And there's the Queen of Swords here who's got her heart under lock and key, guarded. And this King of Wands wants to make something happen. They're all about taking action. It could even be the Queen of Swords who's in that energy. Ugh. Knight of Cups. Somebody's offering romance here and a relationship. Commitment. But it's blocked. You want to work it out from your past. Who manifested you, by the way? Fool. Chariot. This is moving forward, crossing the distance, falling. Falling. I mean, looks like somebody's going to take the plunge. This is a communication to the Hermit. Hope, dreams, I don't know. This looks promising, but there was a lot of there was some residue. There's other energies here. There's somebody else, and I feel like they didn't tell you. Or you didn't know, or they withheld. I don't know. This is Whispers of Love. Whispers of Love. Whispers of Love. Can I get a card today? Actions speak loudly. Spiritual connection. So express your love through your actions. Spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So you guys have a spiritual connection. Whoopee. Let's get a Journey of Love card. Here we get, thank you. Look, this is Spirit going, come on, stop being a hard ass. We talked about this yesterday. Stay soft. Soft. This is precisely because I go whoopee because I'm being a jerk, right? Because I have a short temper. Anyways, soft is saying, stay soft. Be receptive. Be in the feminine energy. Don't close off. Don't turn hard. Don't be pessimistic and impatient and all that other stuff. Okay, so be soft is what it's saying. I'll read it. On the bottom, the blood dance. I don't know what the blood dance is. Sounds scary. Let's see. Soft 47. This oracle brings you a message of peace. Surrender now, be soft. Even just for this moment of quiet reflection, you have perhaps been working too hard at growing and living. Take some moments to replenish and allow the divine to help you, dear one. Be soft so you are receptive to the divine. It is when we let go that we truly perceive the obstacles that lie between us and oneness with the divine lover. Let go and perceive that the divine lover is already awakening in your heart. And the poem, you are the softness he desires. You help light his way. You nurture all that he holds dear, though tempest clouds dismay. And in the quiet of the storm, his gentleness comes through. And in the shelter of his arms, his heart is there for you. So there's somebody here who wants to offer that kind of, comfort, support, sensitivity. 42. They just had another relationship before that they didn't tell you about. This oracle brings you confirmation that you are connected to the divine source, to all that is. If you're experiencing a phase of feeling cut off from yourself, from your body, from another, or from the divine, even from your own feelings, spiritual connection, or intuition, be reassured that this is temporary and part of the cycle of life itself. Soon all connection shall return, and with even greater warmth and nourishment, welcoming you home again with great love. If you feel you've been journeying in life and fear that you have lost your way, do not trouble yourself, precious soul. You are never far from the divine heart and will always be called home. And the poem. Love's language speaks like sound of falling leaves, caressing wind to bear aroma sweet. You ask if I can love in measure true and give emotions weight the scales due. Each tear releases more than words can say, expressing all my heart wants to convey. So somebody has feelings. You wouldn't know it because, the hangman, zero communication or speech or whatever, just like watching, where you think, it's not reciprocated. But then all of a sudden, when you're about to drain that cup and be like, okay, it must have been a mistake. I must have been mistaken. I'm so sorry. Spill that cup. And then all of a sudden you get, when you're in Queen of Swords mode, you get Action Jackson over here. Anyways, let's get a song. Nope, I haven't written it down on the other cardstock yet. I will. I just have things going on and I've been busy. So let's see. And I can't find it. Everywhere I go, it's like this cheap, thin paper. I'm going to have to go to a Staples or something. Okay, Spirit Guides. But I'm loving it. I love the songs. I have to keep adding songs. If there are songs that you guys would like me to add, just let me know and I'll add it. Just put it in the comment section. Spirit Guides, what do we have? What song message do we have for today, please? For Monday the 16th. What song message is there? Do we have one? Is there a song? Is there a song for today? What is the song message for today that relates to this read? What do we need to know? Oh, look at this. Every breath you take. The Police. Bad habits. No shit. Oh, wow. I told you. 7 of Swords. No, not 6. Where's the 7 of Swords? Right here. Like I said, there's no communication. They're holding back. They had something else in the works. Like whether it was fizzling out or whatever. The 5 of Cups. And again, I think you're both in that energy. And then once there's no communication and you feel like, okay, well, they're excited to hear it, but you're thinking, my bad. I'm going to pack that shit up and you will never hear that again from me. And then they get this clarity here. They have, they're going through something. I don't know, whatever that is. 7 of Swords is watching, not speaking up, And then you get these songs, which is literally every breath you take, the Police speaks to being basically surveilled and watched every minute of your life. Okay, they want to know what you eat. They want to know, how bad you look when you look bad, how good you look. Are you trying? Are you making an effort today? Why is that? Who are you trying to dress up for today? Like knowing where you go, who you're with. It's that level with this song. And then you've got Bad Habits. With Ed Sheeran speaking to when it turns nighttime, when somebody goes into their bat cave. And I'm telling you, this is a problem with men these days for a while, for the longest while. Ever since there was, IT and internet and whatever, this is what's happened. There's no privacy left. Bad Habits Ed Sheeran is literally going with this song, put it together. Somebody has this bad habit of watching. And they don't speak. They don't talk. It's like, and it's the weirdest thing. There are people, handsome men, who can easily, attract in love and romance, and they're doing this stuff. And you're just like, but why? I don't even get it. Like, why do you want to even know that much? Like, I don't want to know that shit. Like, keep that stuff private. There's things I don't want to know about you. And it's like, they need to know everything. You know what it reminds me of? I'm going to say it. It's so vulgar and disgusting, but I'm going to say it. Because, no, I'm not. Oh, can I? It came up. It came to mind. No, I'm not going to say it. It's too far. It's too far. Jeez. Okay, let's get a crystal card. Can we get a crystal card for the day? Great, now that's left in my psyche. Oh, thanks, Spirit. Can we get a crystal card for the day, please? What crystal message is there for the day? What crystal message is there for the day? Expanded awareness. Okay, healthy body. Teacher. Teacher, guide. Maybe there's somebody here who is a spirit guide, who's a teacher, a guru. Maybe you're a teacher. Somehow this is relevant, okay? Teacher who's getting... Oh, for some of you, it might be a teacher who's expanding their awareness of things. Watching tarot and watching spiritual things or meditation and looking more into religion and spiritual beliefs, practices. Okay, there's no burning witches here. I'm not a witch. I'm just saying, you know, anytime you're spiritual, it's like, unless you just go to a church or something and keep it like nice and neat and detached, they're going to come for you. Agate, healthy body. Healthy body, expanded awareness. Maybe it's yoga or something. I don't know. Let's do one more. I love this deck. It's my little sweetheart deck. It's so good. Like, it's such a little soldier. Patience. So have patience. Stop rushing me. Let go. Kyanite is speaking up. Look, I'm wearing my blue kyanite right here. Like, especially for people who find it difficult to speak. Oh my God, that's what this is. Ancestors. Love you, ancestors. Thank you, even though I yell at you sometimes. Okay, so this is what this is. Somebody's not talking. They're holding back. They watch. We know. They have a bad habit of watching intensely. Illegally, criminally so. But it's saying here, have patience with this person because, and I keep getting patience and compassion. So maybe you're just misunderstanding the silence and you're taking it in a triggered way, in a different way. So if there's a cross watcher, careful. Kyanite blue, kyanite letting go is if you can't speak up, which is why I wear the blue kyanite. My mom gave me a blue kyanite bracelet, and I told this story before several times. I'm going to say it again. And it was a while back. This is the blue kyanite bracelet, and she thought it was like so weird because she wanted to see what happens, just to see, because she doesn't tell me right away. And then she gave one to someone else and it happened to them. Then she gave one to me and then I slept with it and it happened to me. And when I wore this, on the first night I wore it, I had all my chakras aligned. Now, you know, they say aligning chakras and you think, what the hell does that mean? Like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to do some, like, you know, love each chakra, say something nice, I'll feel good later, whatever. No, I mean like it was an xylophone was played on my chakras. I felt the vibration. It aligned where I felt them all. Like, you know, I have a chiropractor. You go to a chiropractor and you get your back cracked. In my life, I never thought that that would happen. But I wear this bracelet one day. In my life, it's never happened like this, okay? With crystals. There's different things that happen. But this one, I felt all of my chakras from the bottom going up to from the first chakra, root chakra, to all the way to the crown of my head. Boom, 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 like that. I could feel the vibration all the way up. Be careful though, because this is a blue kyanite that I bought off of the internet and it's been dyed. This is the real blue kyanite. This is the prettier looking, brighter looking, but dyed one. This does nothing. This is the one that works. Blue kyanite, these are great. These do work. I have 2 of these rings. Usually I wear them all the time. So again, if you're someone who has trouble speaking up and you hold things in, You're emotional, you have like baggage, whatever, you're shy, blue kyanite. To wear that on you, a blue kyanite bracelet, something like that. But make sure it's real blue kyanite and not some dyed bullshit, because that doesn't work. And it's, and be mindful of where you buy it from. That's all. I like to get my crystals from Inner Vision Crystals. I get my Moldavite from them, and they generally have, they vet all the crystals first, so that you get real crystals instead of dyed BS. Only thing is you have to pay for shipping, which is a little pricey. It's like 25 US or something. Anyways, let's see if we have one more card. Let's get a spirit deck. Let's use the Yogic Path. Nope, we're going to use Ganesha. It's not done. The holiday is not done. The Ganesha party is not over. So let's finish it with this card. Ganesha, can we please get a message for today? One last message, a spiritual guidance message. Oh yeah, and then ancestors. Ancestors are helping. Your ancestors, the Crosswatchers' ancestors. Oh, that's another thing I have to talk about. There's a holiday or a special, it's a special, I don't know if it's a transit or what. I watched Puneet's astrology, Punneits astrology. And for the most part, we don't understand all these transits, the regular people, okay? I look for where Mars is going, where Venus is going, and then I kind of get a gist of things, new moons, things like that. But there's a partial lunar eclipse on the 17th. And then also on the 18th, it is some kind of special time that happens where you're supposed to make food offerings to your ancestors, to show gratitude, right? And then with the partial lunar eclipse, I was watching the video on his page, and it was saying that it's a wonderful time to heal, placate, get rid of generational traumas, issues, curses, things like that, to heal your ancestors. Because it's a potent time to give these offerings with the lunar eclipse, which can shut things out, end things out, cycles, things like that. So 17th and 18th partial lunar eclipse. That's why I'm telling you, out of nowhere, I am craving all these ethnic foods, from where I come from India, from Tibet. It's nonstop, where I'm just all night looking, and I'm on keto or low carb, and I'm still looking at these things where I know I'm going to have to gain 5 pounds during this time and just work my butt off after. So be it. The ancestors are going to get what they want. So for you guys, if you are interested in doing that or looking into it, I told you the page I saw it on. It's partial lunar eclipse with this holiday. I'll try to write it down. Will I? I don't know. Maybe. Sure. I'll put it on the community page. Final spirit message. Please, spirit guides, final spirit message. What do we have? Ganesha. Thank you. Spiritual quest. Spiritual quest. Capacity to love. Does it increase your capacity to love? That's being soft. Capacity to love. That's what my late guru would say all the time too. If you want to be a teacher, what's your capacity to hold other people's suffering and to be thrown off? Can you? Anyway, so this is capacity to love. What is your capacity? It just opened right there. It says it takes, here we go with the French cour. Okay, courage. Nope, that's courage, thank God. It takes courage to open up and heal areas of deep vulnerability. Do I have to read the whole thing? I guess so. Each human individual is created with a profound longing to feel loved. Out of this need for love, you may exaggerate and parade your fascinating qualities while masking your weaknesses or fears. If you are not committed to looking at your root issues, you will feel disconnected from your true self. Take a moment to look at how you are handling yourself. Are you being open and honest? Are you withdrawing from a situation? Are you masking a problem with some sort of avoidance tactic, such as shopping, drinking, or eating excessively? Are you holding grudges? When your heart is open, you will find that your actions tend to match your words. You rarely get offended. You are emotionally available, and when your heart is open, you truly take responsibility for who you are and what your beliefs are. You love yourself more completely, conflict resolves more easily, and you have a desire to live in harmony with others. Ganesha's trunk represents the ability to consider how you are perceiving the situation, which is significant in your spiritual growth. An elephant's trunk is an important appendage that is used in its day-to-day functioning. It serves to remove trees and other large obstacles, as well as for more fiddly tasks such as breaking open fruits to eat. An elephant has the capability to handle a range of tasks from minute ones to those requiring great strength. In this way, Ganesha's trunk is an emblem of his great intelligence and his extraordinary capacity for love. Rely on your vast array of abilities to tackle your problems and know that Ganesha is supporting you in this process. Spiritual quest. So you're called to realize your full potential and to choose to become a force for good in the world. Whether or not you are aware of it, you are embarking on a great spiritual quest. Your soul is leading you to a myriad of discoveries about who you truly are and what you came here to achieve this lifetime. Each of us has a unique journey that is tailored especially for us and designed for us to reach our highest potential. During this quest, you will gain significant insight into your purpose here on Earth. For many, this journey will have been preceded by a period of upheaval, confusion, and conflict, which has birthed a desire for greater clarity and concrete answers about the meaning and purpose of your life. From the spiritual journey you are undertaking, you will gain wisdom, enlightenment, and an enhanced sense of your personal power. As you travel on this path, make a point to commit to the quest and not be tempted by distractions that may cause you to veer off track. Ganesha urges you to focus your energy less on having and more on simply being. Your spiritual growth can be enhanced by the regular practice of meditation and self-reflection at this time. I'm just going to pick what do we want? Let's see. Okay, let's just do a Love Your Inner Goddess. Spirit guys, get one final card. Thank you. White Sage. Is there any writing here? Nope. She's got tears. What is this? Brave and true, Spirit Warrior. Be brave and true. Okay. White Sage number 23. In a reading, it's safe to let things unfold as they will. Sorry. Put a crystal there so we know where we are. It's safe to let things unfold as they will. You don't need to fix things nor try to force something to happen. The universe is already working things out for you. There's no question to question your vision. There's no need to question your vision or your intuition. Just because situations are working out differently to how you thought they would. The universe is a little bent and certainly has a sense of humor. But ultimately, it is kind and knows the best way to accomplish all that needs to happen. You are very much part of this. All things will come together in the correct way at the best time. The universe has your back. Trust that you are being helped. So it's just saying, don't doubt. Trust your intuition and value your insight. You know the value of patience, even if it isn't always easy for you to be patient. For now, all you need is patience, honoring, and trust. At the right time, you will see and understand, and so in time will others. Don't lose your power to worries about anyone or anything. Be at peace with yourself and life. When the time is right, you will know what is true and what to do. The highest truth will shine through. That's why she's got tears. Look at those beautiful flowers. She's got tears because it's saying there's a whole bunch of untruths. Is that, yeah. And you know, things that are not quite working out right now immediately, but it's saying patience, it will. The truth will out and all that kind of jazz, and everything will be cleared up. And the universe has your back, is what it's saying. So don't doubt and trust your intuition. That's it. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.